Wasabi, welcome back to the channel. Got another battle on the Pilsen map. They seem to come out at the same time, as the maps don't rotate that quickly. Anyway, we've got Buncey in the T78, Tier 6 US Premium Tank Destroyer. His bottom tier as it goes to Tier 7, but it's only a +1, so it's good. So it's heading up to the platform here to try and spot tanks and do a crossing, and the TDs at the back. So each end's got some hard cover here, but yeah, I'm sure people find fire bushes. And we'll just get into Buncey's view here. And I think he's just waiting for an outline to come up. No, line shot. Did you get spotted? No. Look, there's an E25 actually on this side of the railway line, which is interesting. But didn't get spotted. However, Buncey's going to line him up. And gets his first shot of damage into him. And interestingly, didn't get spotted there, so obviously was pushed enough there.
Withdraw from that position.
Just on the T78. I think it came out a couple of years ago. You could get it in, I think, the Christmas loot boxes in the last season. Anyway, there goes the E25. It's, I think that's the first kill, but they are a bit behind on hit points there, so they've lost a bit, particularly their Leo, top tier medium. But interestingly, the enemy's got a top tier heavy tank, and they don't have a top tier heavy tank, so interesting, two mediums, but yeah, matchmaker struggle sometimes with trying to get matches arranged in time. Alright, Skoda's taken some damage there, so definitely something up there shooting at him, but can't tell what. Alright, here we go. Tank been spotted. Once he puts in a blind shot there, we'll just have to see the results at the end to see whether that hit. And firing another one. Now, okay, if you don't know much about the T78, it has got a 19mm gun, the M3, which is the same as the top gun in the Hellcat. It's at the same tier. It's similar to the Hellcat in terms of top speed and reverse speed as well. So this is a premium tank though, but it's a different chassis to the Hellcat. There we go, it bounced off the Porlac there. You can see from the shading that the Porlac is behind hard cover there, so it's a bit angled. Here we go. Now you should be able to get a side shot into him, which he does, and just needs him lit up here. Well, this case back there, but okay, got another target here, the VK, and that shot should have gone in. Buncey switching to his premium rounds here. And they just lost a Porlac on their own side. But yeah, now their team is falling a bit behind here. They're about 2k, nearly 3k behind in terms of hit points, although they've got the same number of tanks in the game. And you see their team is pushing along the railway line here, so maybe get some more spotting for Bunce. So luckily not getting any return fire here. So switching back to his standard rounds. Good choice, given that you don't know what you're going to come up with just yet. So we've got a bit of a quiet period here. They're firing at the bushes there, but you can see the splashes coming up, so clearly no one behind them, but that hopefully will let their team move up a bit. But, yeah, let's just skip forward a second and just see what we get. So, alright, Buncey starting to focus here. Now, no splash there, that's interesting. Let's see what happens in this bush. There we go. VK here again. And no splash there because he hit the VK. That's the VK 3001, that is. And he gets the kill. So, Buncey's first kill. And that takes him up to his first 1,000 hit points of damage. They're still behind in hit points. Its gap is not improving a great deal. Okay, there's enemy Striv. There's also that VK 3601 in that area as well. Buncey just hoping that Striv just backs up a bit further. We saw the splash then, so that's definitely a non-hit. Alright, it's just indicating on the map there's a tank down there which is spotted but outside his view range, so let's see, deciding not to pursue that one. Alright, just changing the angles, perhaps. Got a splash there. There's a VK 3601 full health from the look of it. And you can just see he's just widening the angle here, trying to get sort of around the corner of the hut there. Buncey deciding, alright, it's not worth pursuing a couple of tanks there, maybe get some more action here on this side. So we're about halfway through the match, so the first half's been fairly static, but I think he'll find some more targets here. And of course the danger in getting in the city, of course, is that the ranges are fairly low, so you're going to get spotted when you fire. That's going to be the danger. Nothing down there. Can he come back to the doorway here and get someone crossing? Might just get that. Oh, here we go. SU-152. Puts a nice shot in, and he gets tracked. Starts to turn. Buncey, you get one more shot in, and pull back. And there we go. Just dodges the incoming round. That SU-152 now coming down to minimal health, and he might get the kill here. And he does. So it takes out a fairly dangerous TD with a big caliber gun. So 2 kills now to Buncey, and the team is still behind, so what can he do? Not spotting anyone, but also not being spotted himself, so that's always good to know. There were a couple of tanks spotted in this area. There's another VK 3601 and a BZ 58. That is the top tier heavy tank in the game. No one else in this area. So where are the enemy tanks? That's the question. Okay, 3601's been spotted. And again, just peeks out to see whether he can spot anyone or be spotted himself. But no one is spotting him right now. Does he want to take the risk and go after the VK 3601? Alright, it's been reduced in hit points, so we'll have to put 2 shots in to get the kill though, at least. Okay, no one there on the cross. So he hasn't been spotted yet, but he will be as soon as they get into proximity range. But he'll get the rear of this tank, I'm pretty sure, or pretty close to it. Tries to track him, but that's alright. Gets the kill organised. Gets his damage out of that, of course.
Thanks.
And just pauses to thank the strip 74 who got the kill there. Anyway, pushing further up. Okay, here comes the BZ. Buncey just trying to get an idea which way he's facing. He's got the side of it, which is good, so he managed to go through the hole and dodge the gun of the BK, sorry, the BZ, and gets the kill. So that's important because it can do a fair bit of damage if it hits you. So anyway, he's taken out the top tier heavy tank there. He's picked up his third kill and just ticked over 2k of damage. Now, what have we got left? So there's an 88, most likely up on the hill in front of him. 2 medium tanks and 2 heavy tanks. In fact, there's the 88. Once he's not spotted as he's coming towards him, so I think you'll be able to catch him by surprise here. Now, Buncey, if you didn't notice, he was running improved optics and improved aiming and the gun rammer, so no CVS this tier. And he's managed to get 2 shots in, and the 88 hasn't even spotted him yet. And 1 more shot, he'll get the kill. And he gets that. So 4th kill's now to Buncey. So he's just chugging along here. It's doing all the work in this game, it looks like. He's got the most kills, he's probably got the most damage at this point. It's a bit hard to tell, but there's only 2 tanks left in the game now. T34 85M was full health, and 3K 3601. And the T34 is right up the top end of the map, so once you're putting on the speed, 55 kilometers an hour. Alright, should be getting sight of the T34 fairly soon. And there he is. He's just got a gap there, does get spotted, dodges the incoming round and manages to get his hit in. Oh, the 25 rams him and basically take out each other. So now it's just the BK 3601 who is on low health, and we can tell now it's the only remaining tank, so 531 hit points of that. Buncey hasn't lost any hit points at all, so he can afford to trade in this one, assuming he can penetrate. Of course, the 3601 is now a heavy tank, or always was a heavy tank, I'm pretty sure, but it's got pretty decent frontal armour, so depending on which way he's going to get to face. But, just over a minute to go, so no time to cap. They need to find this tank and kill him. There we go, 1 minute to go. And there's the BK. Puts 1 shot in, he's got the rear of him, yeah. And he may be AFK, he's not moving. So it should get killed with this one. And he gets the kill. And that is 5 kills for Buncey and 3.2k. Now let's go and have a look at the detailed results. Alright, well, will you look at this? It's the first replay I got after the micro patch that fixed the endgame results. So feast your eyes. Alright, so in game we saw 3.2k, I think, but now he's actually ended up with nearly 4.6k, so quite a few of those blind shots went in, so that's great. And that's given the high caliber award for the most damage and 5 kills. So Confederate award for damaging at least 7 tanks, I think, that got killed by his team, and the tank sniper award, and that's also earned him the Ace Tanker Mastery Badge. So great result there for Buncey. It was a bit of a slow burn at the start, but it was really the win due to his tactics at the end. So let's see how that worked out. Oh, excellent result there. 1686 base experience. That's a very nice level of EXP. And of course the damage there at E25, who sacrificed himself against the T3485, getting nearly 1200 and doing over 3k. So really those two players really carried the game, it looks like. And on the enemy side, none of them did over 2k. In fact, one of the VK36 is just doing 1.5 is the top damage, and the T3485M just slightly behind there. So yeah, bit of a workover in the end, even though that they were behind for a long time in the game. So that's interesting that it really took until the T78 and E25 really did their work. So anyway, Premium Tank, how did that end up? Well, he fired a mix of ammunition, actually, we saw, but ended up spending 77k or nearly 78k on ammunition. So he's ended up with a small profit there of 22k, just nearly 23k. And that's tier 6. Premium tanks that tier don't earn a whole lot, and of course he was using premium ammunition as well. But nonetheless, worked out pretty well and made a nice profit in the end. And a great result there from Buncey. Anyway, I hope you liked the video. If you did, please give it a thumbs up. If you haven't subscribed to the channel yet, please consider doing that. I'll have more great content to follow. Thanks very much for watching.